back. Just chilling. Hope everybody's doing good. You feel me? Um, so yeah, let's get it. Hope everybody's chilling. I'm just watching different shit.
On November 15, 1926, the National Broadcasting Company hit the airwaves for the first time. At this point, broadcast networks were still relatively new, and while impressive, the process was not without its issues. NBC's programming was broadcast from New York City, transmitted via telephone wire to 19 affiliate stations, and then sent via radio into the homes of listeners. A major difficulty was communication between the network headquarters and the affiliate stations. Some networks utilized two lines between parties, a telephone line that transmitted the programming and a telegraph line that transmitted memos between employees. NBC did not have the latter, so when it came time for the affiliate stations to manually switch between programs, they were often unsure when the programming block was going to end, resulting in a clumsy operation that affected the listening experience. Almost immediately after its debut, NBC was looking for a way to solve this issue. Rather than spend time and money running telegraph lines to all of its affiliates, NBC needed to send the message that programming was going to conclude through the programming itself. This message needed to be clear enough that the affiliate stations would know to make the switch, but not disruptive to those listening to the programming. An NBC announcer, Phillips Carlin, had previously been the announcer of the B.F. Goodrich Silvertown Orchestra program, which was introduced by a series of chimes. Carlin suggested that a short series of notes be played at the end of programming, signaling to the affiliate stations to make switches while offering a pleasant melody to listeners. The original NBC melody consisted of 7 notes, which would be played by the announcer at the end of the program. This sequence proved too complicated for many announcers, and after a few years of experimenting, the melody would be simplified to just 3 notes: G, E, C. While not the first musical network identifier put in place, the NBC Chimes was the first to be recognized nationwide and was the first iconic sound signature in the United States. As more radio and eventually television networks entered the media landscape throughout the 20th century, many would try to create sound signatures of their own. Most often, the branding would only last a few years before being refreshed, and the sound signatures with the most longevity would often not be themes representing the network as a whole, but rather a specific programming block, such as a theme for news or sports. Still, there were a few network themes that became permanent. The NBC chimes are still used today, 90 years after being introduced. In 1984, Nickelodeon debuted a theme sung by jazz musician Eugene Pitt and produced by roots musician Tom Pomposello. Nickelodeon! This sound signature remains the network's theme and has been remixed countless times in the 40 years since being introduced. In 1993, HBO debuted the HBO Static Angel. The branding was created by a team led by HBO's head of production, Bruce Richmond, and the logo and short music cues still appear with HBO original programming nearly 3 decades later. The NBC Chimes, the Nickelodeon Mnemonic, and the HBO Static Angel are all iconic sound signatures, recognizable to generations of viewers. However, there is another network theme that fits this description, a theme that has been playing for 2 decades and has achieved an iconic status for generations as well. This is the Disney Channel theme. The theme comprises 4 notes. 4 notes that debuted in the early 2000s. 4 notes that dominated through the network's rise and peak in popularity. 4 notes that are still being used on the channel today. The Disney Channel theme was created by The Disney Channel theme was created by The Disney Channel theme was created by
That's crazy.
I have no idea. Should be good. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great.
Okay, great. Andrew Barth Feldman, Sis, Damian Haas, you are a star on stage and screen, and you have appeared in a Disney television production.
That's right.
You are a star of stage
Am.
and screen.
Am.
You are a Disney Channel fan.
Some would say.
You have been on Disney Channel.
I have been on Disney Channel, yes.
I invited you here to ask you one question. So here we go.
Yeah, of course.
Isn't it weird that we don't know who wrote that theme?
No.
Okay.
We don't know who wrote the Nickelodeon theme.
Yes, we do.
I don't.
But you could know if you wanted.
Sure, and I'm sure we could know if we wanted to know who wrote
But
the
we
Disney
can't.
theme.
Nobody
Okay,
knows.
go.
So what I'm going to try to do is a legitimate investigation
Okay,
where I try to figure out who wrote this theme.
great.
I'm catching you at such a crazy time in this journey that you're on. I can't wait to see where it goes.
I've always been fascinated with television programming, specifically programming breaks. The content before, after, and in between shows. Not the commercials, but the bumpers, network identifications, and interstitial programming. It is a fascinating liminal space, full of subtle reassurances. Here's where you are, here is what you've been watching, and here's what's next. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere. Don't worry. We'll be right back. At the peak of television's popularity, these breaks even acted as extensions of the main content, to the point that, absent of this material, context is lost. You can watch an episode of Full House or Family Matters on DVD, but without the TGIF branding and interstitials, there's a key component to the viewing experience that is missing. You can watch All That or Clarissa Explains It All on streaming, but it is a fundamentally different experience removed from the SNCC branding. There's no channel where this symbiosis is more apparent than Disney Channel. Unlike its rivals Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, Disney Channel does not have traditional commercial breaks with content produced by third-party advertisers. Instead, the channel uses this time in a variety of creative ways. This programming, which has been watched by millions of people for over 2 decades, is surrounded and accented by 4 simple notes. But how do you trace back their origins? Where do you even begin?
Damn, I didn't even put
All
the
right.
intro.
Let's establish our timeline. On April 18th, 1983, the Disney Channel debuted in the United States. As we've discussed a lot on Defunct TV, the Disney Channel was originally a premium cable service, following the successful model created by HBO a decade earlier. Subscribers of the Disney Channel were treated to reruns of classic Disney films, shows, and shorts, along with a selection of original programming and some cool bumpers. The main The Disney Channel logo featured Mickey's silhouette in front of a television with scan lines. This would often be accompanied by a Mickey-shaped satellite that became an icon of the channel in its early years. The channel did not have a dedicated theme when it debuted, so various instrumentals of Zippity Doo-Dah were used in the bumpers.
The Disney Channel.
In 1986, just 3 years after debuting, the Disney Channel was given its first big refresh. While the logo stayed the same, the tone of the channel was changed significantly, transitioning from its original dramatic, cinematic approach to one that was more lighthearted and Disney. This came with a new series of channel identifications that featured the disembodied hands of Mickey Mouse performing some sort of task or activity that resulted in the creation of the Disney Channel logo. These bumpers were brilliantly shot, visually stunning, and also a bit unsettling. There's something disturbing about only seeing Mickey's hands in puppet form and never hearing his voice. In one of these bumpers, Mickey goes into a photo booth, and you think surely this will be the one where we see his face, but no, the photos just come out smudged and blurred. Scary stuff. This bumper is also terrifying, but it's definitely on purpose this time. Mickey is having a nightmare in which his hand is being chased by a ghost, and then the Disney Channel logo itself. The hand then runs down a hallway made of the other bumpers, and all of those bumpers' hands begin to attack this bumper's hand. And one of the attacking bumpers is the bumper we're watching. The bumper ends with Mickey's alarm waking him up, which is a total cliche, but otherwise, the bumper is the best bumper. It bumps. Many of the musical cues in these channel IDs are similar, but the Disney Channel still lacked a distinct theme. However, an original song was created to promote the channel, and they did not hold back on the energy. This rather long musical number culminated in families and Disney characters singing Disney's Our Channel, and among the choir was everyone's favorite Disney character.
Our channel, Disney's our channel.
This song often ended with one of the most violent logo reveals in the history of television. A few years later, in the early 90s, more channel IDs in the POV style were created, except rather than puppetry, these new ones used claymation, and instead of featuring Mickey's hands, this batch was from the perspective of Donald. In 1995, the Disney Channel began to phase out the scanline portion of its logo, opting to just use the text to represent the channel. This would not last long though, as 2 years later in 1997, the channel would have its most significant change yet, transitioning from a premium cable service to a basic cable channel. Disney would drop the in the channel's name, becoming simply Disney Channel. A new logo was created with a Mickey-shaped television that various characters would be composited into. This refresh also gave Disney Channel its most distinct musical theme yet. These branding changes were just part of a massive transition for Disney Channel. Up to this point, most of the Disney Channel's original programming was 27 minutes. But after the switch to basic cable, the channel would transition to television standard 22-minute programs. This meant that Disney Channel's 27-minute programming would be phased out and replaced with new content. And also, that for every 30 minutes of airtime, the channel would need 8 minutes of programming breaks. Disney Channel assured its longtime viewers that they would not be filling this time with commercials, which was somewhat true. Disney Channel would take on very few sponsorships from outside companies, instead opting to advertise the countless products being sold throughout the Disney company. This turned Disney Channel into a synergy machine, seamlessly promoting its films, TV shows, products, and theme parks. However, it would be a disservice to call these tie-ins simply commercials, as they were formatted in such a way that they could be viewed as original programming. For instance, within a year of the transition to basic cable, Disney Channel began airing a program called Movie Surfers. Movie Surfers gave viewers an inside look at the newest Disney feature film, with child actors serving as entertainment reporters. Ideas such as these were brilliant and a sign of what was to come, but at this point in the late 90s, Disney Channel was still very much in a period of transition and experimentation, and not every idea stuck. Coming out of the switch to basic cable, Disney Channel created 3 distinct programming blocks. First, Playhouse Disney was created as a morning block with programming aimed at preschoolers. Second, Vault Disney was created to air classic films, television programs, and shorts. Vault Disney would air at night and throughout the early morning. Finally, over a year after the rebrand, a third programming block was introduced to Disney Channel, an afternoon block aimed at tweens and teens named Zoog Disney. Zoog Disney had its own theme, its own characters, and even its own world. The Zoogs were a group of robots that lived inside of the bits and bytes between the television and computer screen. Their entire backstory is explained in their theme song, including the odd detail that they've been alive since the birth of fire. And since it was released in 1998, each character was introduced in a rap.
My name's Joe, I'm a Zoog, got a place just for you.
The Zoog Disney programming block was an attempt to appeal to the tweens and teens of the late 90s that were becoming more and more interested in this thing called the interweb. It also served the dual purpose of promoting the tie-in website. The lineup for Zoog Disney was initially pretty sparse, with Disney needing to syndicate shows such as Growing Pains while it built its own tween programming. Though Disney really only needed to syndicate the 7th season of Growing Pains because this was the one that featured a young Leonardo DiCaprio, which allowed the channel to brand an entire week of programming as Leonardo Week.
Yeah.
In 2000, Disney Channel introduced a new variant of the 1997 logo, removing the characters in the middle and giving it a more modern, hip look. The Zoogs were also given a CG redesign of more human-looking characters, and Disney Channel even created Zoog video games and action figures. A new sound signature was also circulated around this time, but it was less of a musical mnemonic and more two melodic shouts. With the premieres of Even Stevens in 2000 and Lizzie McGuire in 2001, Disney Channel was on its way to establishing itself as a major competitor in the preteen demographic, which at the time was dominated by Nickelodeon. By 2002, Disney Channel was ready for another refresh. The 3 programming block model might have helped with the transition from premium cable, but it was no longer needed. The block with the most successful branding, Playhouse Disney, would remain. The Vault Disney block would be retired entirely, as Disney Channel was going all in on tween programming. The Zoog Disney branding would also be dropped, while most of its content would remain. Movie Surfers would continue to produce more episodes, and more interstitial programs in a similar vein were created. The previous movie block branding, Zoog Movie, would become Disney Channel Movie, with a brand new song that would become iconic for viewers of the channel.
This documentary gets crazy. Pay attention.
Perhaps most significantly, the rebranding would bring a new logo and a new channel theme. These additions first appeared at some point in late 2002. So I figure the first step in finding out who wrote the Disney Channel theme is finding when the theme first appeared. The Disney Channel Wikia said this came about sometime in September of 2002, so let's watch some ads from September of 2002.
Kids like you express themselves every day on Disney Channel.
It does help to talk about September 11th, because, you know, you get it
I
out
remember all those.
of you and you get to be heard. It was such a traumatic event that, I mean, how could you forget?
If you had heard me last year, that's all I would have been talking about.
That's the kid that liked bacon from Even Stevens.
It's definitely a healing process.
Disney Channel. Express yourself.
Oh, thank God. I really thought that was going to be the first appearance of the theme. This segment, this Express Yourself segment, I feel like I've seen something like this before, where the teen stars of the channel do these sit-downs, but usually it's about friends or the homework they pretend to do, but it's not about 9/11, usually. So after a bit more research, I found a lot more of these 9/11 PSAs, most of which were from right after the September 11th attacks in 2001. And these have been recirculated recently. About a year ago, there was a bunch of news stories looking back on these PSAs. But none of those look back on the ones that were a year later, which visually are a lot less patriotic, which makes the transition into talking about 9/11 far more jarring. Anyways.
When you give, you get back a lot more. Check out Disney Adventures Magazine for all the details.
You can make a difference. Kids can make a big difference.
So this is still the old logo, and I haven't heard the new theme yet, but I also haven't seen any Zoog Disney branding. So in the timeline here, it seems this is after Zoog Disney was retired, but before the new assets went into circulation. I'll watch a few more from this batch just to make sure.
Kids like you express themselves every day on Disney Channel.
One of the positive sides of September 11th.
Alright, that's enough of that. I don't think the theme is in this batch, so let's move on. One comment does say, it's awesome you got a September 2002 Disney Channel airing from before the retool/logo change. So that makes me optimistic that the wiki is right and that September 2002 is when we get the new logo. Not sure if that's when the theme's going to show up, though. Also, huge thank you to archivists that upload programming breaks. These are specifically from Southpaw Frizzle. I view it as legitimately important historical work. These are time capsules that could have easily been lost. That's the old theme. So this is still before the retool. Gosh darn it. Let's see if there's any of those express yourself ads in here.
I think that kids should just be friends with their friends for who they are and not worry about where they came from or who their parents are.
I agree.
Someone differently just because of what someone else has done.
A lot of my friends, they're treated differently because of the whole September 11 situation.
Oh my gosh, I thought this was going to be a normal one. This was before Disney Channel's logo changed a few days later on October 7th, 2002 by CA Square. And then Evan's Media Archive says, nope, they changed it on September 30th, 2002. There's no way somebody uploaded something from September 30th, 2002, is there? Oh my gosh.
Go like this.
This is September 30th, 2002, and that's the new Playhouse Disney logo down there. We're so close.
Boy Meets World.
Wait.
After that, it's a twin thing.
Wait.
Sister.
On Disney Channel.
That was it. That was the 4-note mnemonic. We found it. So the new logo and 4-note theme debuted the week of September 30th, 2002, but we're still missing a key feature of the rebrand. I don't see any of the wand IDs. I don't see them drawing anything. The Disney Channel channel identification, or wand IDs as they are most often referred to, are a series of bumpers that feature a star of the channel stating their name and the program in which they appear, before uttering the classic line,
And you're watching Disney Channel.
It's almost unnecessary to describe these bumpers, because they are by far the most iconic and recognizable aspect of Disney Channel that exists outside of the programming, and they are one of the most famous channel identifications in the history of television. For broadcast networks, channel IDs such as these are actually mandatory. Stations must air an identification during sign-on and sign-off, as well as every hour on the hour.
This is station KMBC, Channel 9, Kansas City.
This is because broadcast television uses public airwaves and is subject to the identification standards set by the Federal Communications Commission. Cable channels, on the other hand, are private, and instead of using airwaves, cable uses cables and satellites. So while cable channels such as Disney Channel don't legally have to air channel identifications, there are still many reasons why programmers might create these types of bumpers. For children's television, the FCC mandates that there's a clear separation between the programming and the commercials.
Damn, I remember
this
that
is
yogurt.
due to the fact that children have child brains that can't always tell when Max and Ruby has ended and a commercial for Floam has begun. This is what initially led to some of the most famous bumpers in children's television, including the famous After These Messages bumpers from ABC. A channel identification after the commercials and before the programming can also qualify as a reasonable separation of the two. Another common use for channel IDs and bumpers in general is that they provide a buffer before and after the commercial block. This way, if the beginning or end of the commercial block is cut off due to a glitch or an error, it will only cut into the bumper and not the commercial. This prevents the channel from losing any revenue from its advertisers. Another, more obvious reason for a channel ID is the benefit to the viewer. While today it is almost entirely irrelevant, before the advent of modern television interfaces, viewers often had no way of knowing what network they were watching as they surfed through channels, so having someone say it out loud was actually pretty helpful. Perhaps the most important aspect of a channel ID, though, is branding, and this is the true genius of the Disney Channel wand IDs. In the course of just a few seconds, the channel was able to present one of their stars, one of their programs, the channel's name, and the channel's logo as one unified product. After comparing this to the chaos and randomness of Zoog Disney, it is no wonder why these idents were so successful in rebranding the channel, which is why it's so surprising that there are no wand IDs from late 2002, or I should say, almost no wand IDs. Find the answer right now, so I'm going to have to go in a different direction. Thank you for calling the Defunct Land tip line. If you have any leads on who might have written the Disney Channel theme, please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, Kevin. Yeah, I know who wrote the Disney Channel theme song. It was, this guy, it was Joe.
What's the word, Czar?
And there is...
Just over here, just watching different shit. Give me something to react to. Give me something to react to, y'all.
These are the chilling skunk ape photos that surfaced in 2000, sent anonymous.
Cap. I call Cap. Whoa. What?
Thought, to be honest, I just tried to play brave and
You know what I mean? But
You'd
seen her just before.
Hello.
Oh yeah, Brian Myers beef. Ah, yo, they've been beefing. That shit's hilarious, bro. They're both not gonna do shit to each other, bro. Oh shit. Did it show it over here or something? No, I don't see it. Oh yeah, I don't see it. Oh shit. Excuse me. Damn.
We winning? Were you winning? Shit, well, for my... You did your first Vlad TV.
Yes, sir.
You did your first Vlad TV.
And let's be clear. Before I even went on Vlad, I called you first.
You sure did. He called.
I don't know if y'all look.
The Trump administration is considering changing the federal status of marijuana. Right now, it is a Schedule I drug. It's the same classification as heroin and LSD. And President Trump is saying a preliminary decision on lowering that designation could come soon.
We're looking at reclassification, and we'll make a determination over the next few weeks. And that determination hopefully will be the right one. It's a very complicated subject.
And CBS News Homeland.
There you go. That's crazy.
They told the truth.
Y'all want to see some gangster shit? Y'all want to see some real gangster shit? Alright.
They told.
Y'all want to see some real gangster shit? Alright. Right here.
If you could stop killing and make the money you make from killing, will you stop it?
Probably.
The author.
This shit gets
Mafia.
crazy right here. Y'all want to see some
Joe is
gangster
the author
shit?
of the recently published book Killer, in which he describes his career and the world of organized crime. You've killed 38 people.
Yes, sir.
When did you first kill somebody? How old were you?
I was 16 the first time I hit somebody in the head.
You just grab a juice.
How did that come to pass?
I was working numbers as a kid, and I was a big, tough kid, and I became a controller very shortly. And one day, a guy come to me and said, I got a job for you. I said, what is it? He said, I want you to hit somebody in the head. I looked at him. I said, when do you want to know? He says, by tonight. I said, all right, see me tonight. So I thought it over. You know, if I turn this guy down, all my life I'll be scuffling. I'll be looking to hustle or make a dollar somehow or other, you know. If I take the job, I'm somebody. If I do it right. So I decided to take it. And in them days, I was paid what I considered a fortune. And after I did the job, guys who used to see me, you know, just sort of fluff me off, you know, like that's just another kid walking around, suddenly, well, hi kid, how are you? You know, things like that. All of a sudden, I had no friends. I didn't even know I had.
How much were you paid to kill him?
$5,000.
At 16.
That's correct.
How did you kill him?
I walked up behind him and I shot him in the back of the head.
Why did you kill him?
Because I was paid.
Do you know what he did?
I didn't ask. It was none of my business.
Who hired you? Not the name of the man. I mean, was it an organization?
It was part of an organization, yes.
Did they tell you why he was had
No.
to die? You didn't ask?
No. It was none of my business. You ain't supposed to ask. They offer you a job. You take the job, you do it. You don't take the job, you don't do it. It ain't your business to know, unless it happens to be somebody where, as you go by, you get a reputation. What does, and they're gonna knock somebody down, and somebody you happen to know, you know, they'll tell you you know him, and they'll give you the option. Well, if by the description of what they tell you, you figure you know the person, you say, well, I ain't too interested.
How did you feel when you killed somebody?
No, the first
very
time?
first time.
I don't know. I guess I was a little shook. But after that, it didn't bother me.
Did your conscience hurt?
No.
Could you sleep?
Yeah. I didn't sleep too good the first night. I tossed and turned for a while, make sure that I got rid of the gun and everything. I make sure everything. I went over everything in my mind, you know, make sure I did it all right. And then after that, and then I was pretty sure that the next day when no coppers came looking for me, everything was all right.
Did you ever wonder about that person? He had a wife or children?
I don't worry about any of them. The same as if somebody comes after me, he ain't gonna worry about me.
What was your background, Joe? Were you an orphan?
I was in an orphanage as a kid.
When did you lose your mother and father?
Well, they died when I was pretty young.
You went to a lot of orphanages.
Well, I went to a lot of foster homes. And then we finally got back together again when my old man came out of the can.
Your father was a criminal.
Well, you call him a criminal to me, he was my old man.
What did he do? Why did they put him in jail?
He killed 3 guys. He had a numbers bank up in the North Bronx. And Dutch Schultz sent some guys up there one day to declare himself in as a partner. My old man put him to sleep.
And he was tried and found guilty?
Yeah, he was convicted of manslaughter.
Could there have been any family legacy of killing? In other words, your father did it, so why not?
No. No. My old man was the type of guy when he had it, we had it. Didn't have it, they didn't have it. You know, it's just one of those things. He did the best he could with what he had. He tried. That's all I can ask him for.
The other men you've killed, you've done that on contract from the mob?
I've done exactly 35 on contract and 3 for revenge.
3 for revenge?
That's correct.
Tell us about the 3 for revenge.
Well, I got married in 1958.
How old were you?
I was 26. And I married a girl who, I don't know, first person I ever met who ever gave me anything without me having to take it. And I was hired to do a job with somebody that had nothing to do with hitting. Well, my payoff was supposed to be $40,000. Only the party thought it would be cheaper to kill me. Only when he went to my house, I was in Reno. I didn't know nothing about it. And he came to my house, and my wife was there, and she was pregnant. One of them asked where I was, and my wife said she didn't know, which was true, she didn't. And they kicked her in the stomach, and she hemorrhaged, she was died. Then they caught up to me, and they broke my neck. And I put 15 months in the hospital. But they made one mistake. They didn't break it big enough. When I come out of the hospital, I went hunting.
Joey, the
There was once a time when every new mixtape
We're going to build a lab in
Well, speaking of getting on niggas, I want to bring this
Countryside for Columbia.
Oh, why y'all ain't tell me I was on mute this whole time? Yo, Julio, what up? Why y'all ain't tell me I was on mute this whole time, gang? Damn. Damn. Damn, y'all ain't tell me nothing. See if we can see some crazy shit, man. See if we can see. This a lot of mob shit. A lot of mafia shit. What the fuck? Like, where the crazy shit? I was just watching. Is this 5 days ago?
Buckle up. This is Police US Dashcam, where hesitation is a liability and action is the only answer. The line between order and chaos is razor thin, and one wrong move can send it all over the edge. Tonight, the stakes are real, the risks are higher, and the chase starts now.
Yeah, let's see these. Or Hondas. Let's look for Hondas again. Hondas. Civic. Racing. Racer. Oh, nah, bro. It's gone. Oh, 12 ain't even chasing him. 12 ain't even. This is the nastiest video on YouTube right now. This is the nastiest video on YouTube right now.
Shut up.
He out, he out, he out. He out. Oh, he out.
This the nastiest video
Oh, he out.
right now.
Oh, shit. Out, 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 nigga. Out. Get the fuck out of here. 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 Yo, back the
That's the nastiest video right here. That's crazy. This the full video right here.
Yo, back the fuck up, nigga.
Shut up.
This video right here is nasty, bro. This nigga got through.
He out, he out, he out. He out. Oh, he out. Oh, he out. Oh, shit. Out, 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 nigga. Out. Get the fuck out of here. 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 Get the fuck out of here.
Catch him.
It's not catching that shit. He is fucking out. That nigga gone. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, that video is insane, bro. Street tuned EG versus cops. Classic video, crazy. Seeing this. Ain't no trolling like the Japanese niggas trolling the police. That shit get crazy out there. That shit get crazy out there. see what they on.
Y'all have a good day. Go ahead. Go ahead. Your car's smelling marijuana?
That's not street
That's
racing.
wild. Better get on out of here. Let's go. Let's go. You guys gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. All right. These are always fun, especially when there's 500 of them in one of me. Yeah, get in your car. You want to play stupid games? Let's go play some stupid games.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Nigga done fucked up.
What'd you see?
Oh shit, the red Jetta. The Jetta. You better escape.
Where's my damn radio?
Fuck your radio. Yeah, Jetta.
I need my radio.
Yeah, Jetta. Fuck your radio. Yeah, Jetta. Get him through, Jetta. Fuck your radio. Yo,
Central 26 on 1080. Jedburgh getting on I-26.
Yeah, Jetta. Yeah,
I-26
Jetta.
west. It's gonna be a red car.
Gone.
Reasons for the stop is right now they're blacked out, no lights. They yelled they have marijuana in the vehicle at the gas station.
Oh, that was the
And now
homie
they're
that had the
recklessly
blood in
driving.
the car. Fuck. Go, Jetta. Go, Jetta. Hopefully he
We're
get through.
I-26 coming up to Volvo car. It's gonna be a red sedan. I don't have a 28 on it right now.
She don't know what it is. Yo, go, 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 go.
What's the reason for the pursuit?
Reckless driving in a gas station parking lot, marijuana, and no lights.
Go, bro. You driving slow as shit, bro. You trying to get caught. I'd have been floating. Nah, bro trying to go to jail, gang. Bro trying to go to jail, gang. Bro asking to go to jail, gang. She gonna see your type of car now, you jackass.
Speeds
In
are
your place.
100. He's dodging out of cars.
Go, 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 bro.
We do have light traffic. We're past that little bit of traffic now.
Dumbass,
We're coming
they
up
just
to
got your plates.
Volvo still.
She said a Volvo. Go, go, bro, go. Bro, niggas suck at driving, bro. I would have been getting them through. How you in the police chase going 40 miles per hour? It's over, gang. She got your plates now, bro.
It's a paper tag Alpha Bravo 0524 Foxtrot. Red, I think it's a Volkswagen.
It's over, gang. Oh.
Oof.
Where you at now,
It's over.
We are coming up to Volvo car.
Sun getting jammed up. It's over. It's over, bro. That's crazy.
Please don't wreck that motorcycle, dude. Come on.
Word, please don't hit the bike, gang.
Alright, we're coming to Volvo. I think he's passing Volvo at this time. Speeds are 100. Traffic is light, weather is clear. We're in lane 1. We're approaching Volvo. He's not getting off.
All right, so this is the same guy who we just saw in the gas station with the long hair, who she said, yeah, go ahead, go on your way, and then I guess he gunned it.
This is another one of these scenarios we talk about, people walking themselves into criminal charges. You were free to go, But what do? You entice it, and then you black out and run while you're clear as day in an illuminated parking lot who you are behind the wheel of that
This
car.
is a very high-speed pursuit at this point, too.
Yeah. Don't quit your day job.
She called out the one early on, too, reckless driving, the marijuana, and the blacked out lights, so that way they know why they're chasing this vehicle if they have to utilize some type of
Traffic
force
is light,
later on.
weather is clear.
By the way.
All right, we're getting off at Ridgeville, exit 187. Stand by.
Ridgeville? That's in Ohio.
Speaking to officer.
That's Ohio. You
Only
gonna
traffic stop.
You gonna do all that just to pull over, gang? Oh no, I say South Carolina, but bro, you just did all that just to pull over, gang? Yo, he is not a driver, bro. You deserve to get caught, gang. He deserves to get caught, gang. A tuned bike versus a cop? Jeez, this gotta be crazy. A tuned motorcycle versus a cop. Go, bro, go, bro. Yeah, gang.
All right, guys. So welcome back. Thank you for hanging out, spending a few moments here
Bro,
with
we
me.
don't care,
If you're
bro.
new,
Shut up,
and
man.
usually we see it from the perspective of law enforcement in the dash cam, and anybody with a fast bike. Typically, the lights go up and they disappear, and really, we never really get it's like from the rider's perspective. So let's take a look at that kind of footage.
Let's go. Oh. Man, I want a bike so bad. I need a bike, bro. Man, I need a bike, bro. Damn. Oh! Didn't even see his bitch ass. Bro going 162, 163, and look, 12. The cops already going like 100. Look, going 100. 90. That's Florida. Yo, that's Florida. Y'all see that?
At this point, if someone sees this, usually they're crapping their pants. They pretty much slow up and try and take
Bro,
the
we
next
don't need
exit
you
to
to
get out
tell
of here.
us, bro.
Not this guy.
I'm trying to watch the video. Damn. 164. 165. Jeez. Look, the bike is redlining. Damn, change gears. That's it. Jeez. That shit's redline. Oh, the cop, the helicopter. Bro's gone.
rider ends up getting off the highway, and this is how it continued.
How can we just that Cowie_dude? Damn, bro. I'm trying to see the video and I hear you talking and shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro got that bike fucking screaming right now, bro. Damn. Elegance, what up? Stuart. Bro got the bike screaming right now, gang. Jeez. I do see the helicopter up there, though. That cop ain't catching him. That cop ain't catching him. But if the helicopter's around, that shit gonna keep up. So you get off at a toll where it takes a picture of your plates? That was stupid. Car's stupid for that. Oh shit! The cop climbed the sidewalk on those niggas. Oh shit! I did not expect that. Don't get hit, bro. That cop ain't catching up. Ooh, this so dangerous, bro. Damn, it's so dangerous, bro. Oof. Yo, he is wildin'. Right now's your chance to get up through. Go, go, go. Damn. I would try to hit the highway again. Damn, I need a bike, bro. Shit look like fun. Bro just downshifted all the way, y'all heard it? Crazy. Damn, they got through. Them boys got through. Them boys got through. That's what's up. That was a dope video.
Some racers are scared, some are not. Street racers versus police, the ultimate rivalry of all time. Some racers are scared, some are not.
License. Oh, nah, that's
In the end, we all do it for the love of cars.
What's his name? Squeeze bench.
What's up, boys? Welcome back to Exotic Rubber. Today, we are going to be seeing some of the craziest racers versus police encounters. Trackhawk are about to take off when they get a little surprise visit from the boys in blue.
Yeah, I'm going. I ain't stopping. I'm gone. I'm not coming back. Perfect timing, bro. Yeah, I'm going. I ain't stopping. Oh, his camera fell. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually like a sick ass video.
We all know summer can be expensive between road trips, car meets, and other fun outdoor activities. That's why I started using the Upside app. It's been a game changer for me, especially when I'm earning extra cash on things I
$10,000 race on the line. GTR versus Mustang. And as you guys will see, these boys down in New York don't really care too much.
Yo, look at that car, look at that car, look at that car. Yo. Hurry up. The boys are coming. They're gonna come around.
Talking about Savage,
Even with the cop
now
right
let's
there,
take a
they
look
still
at
ran.
what
That's
highway
crazy.
road racers think about the police.
That's a cop. Look at this. This is a cop right there. He's not even gonna do anything. You're good.
No, now you just went ahead of y'all. Now you can pull y'all over or try to chase y'all. I bet y'all.
Door to door.
Oh, good run.
Oh, crap. There's a cop behind me. Can you believe it? They raced in front of the cops.
Next up, we are about to see probably one of the wildest clips on the internet right now. None other than Mr. Squeeze Benz himself. Enjoy.
Yo, what the? Yo, I gotta sign this shit?
Yeah, that's Squeeze Benz. I remember seeing this.
Oh, nah.
I seen that. That's Squeeze Benz. A fan asked him to drive their car, and Squeeze Benz said, "I'll drive your car, but
They're coming.
you gotta sign a waiver." And the kid signed a waiver.
Keep going straight, yup. Keep going straight down this, you're good. I'll tell you how to get on the highway. Keep going straight, keep going straight. Keep going straight, you're good.
That's another cop. That's crazy.
Is it this right
right here? Yeah, this right here. It's rough right here. Road's rough right here. This right. This right here? Highway right here.
Whipping the fuck out his car.
Alright, you guys can't tell me that wasn't the wildest thing you've ever seen. Insane. Now our next location is Compton, California. Let's take a look.
Oh, cop. Just hide it. You good?
Oh damn, bro had money. He got in the Skyline. Yeah, bro hopped in the GTR.
What's going on? That's you?
Do I jaywalk?
Oh, go on, you.
Oh.
Get it out! Come on, my man, convict, get it out! You good.
Holy and they're still gonna do it. You guys still want to do it?
Be out here. Might as well.
That's ballsy.
Mr. Koshi, what the is going on?
Welcome to Compton, baby.
For real, huh? Something's always going on.
Alright, this next one's interesting just because we get to see the POV of what an actual police officer sees. Here we have an officer chasing down a Corvette C6 after catching him doing a little bit of racing. Let's see how it ends.
Did you catch up?
Yeah, we're getting on 30. It's gonna be stand by for the 28.
Ain't catching that shit.
Just got instruction now.
He ain't catching that shit. He just downshifted to it.
20, lit him up. He's taking off. We're gonna be 30 eastbound.
Go left, in there we go.
Warning, I just wrecked it.
Go left, in there we go.
Warning, I just wrecked out. 30 eastbound, 1214.
You wrecked out or he did?
I did. Stand by.
That's about it for today's video, boys and girls. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below for your chance to win $100. Subscribe to Exotic Rubber if you have.
In today's episode, racers will be racers. Cops will.
I know he mad. Hold on. Where you going, man? No way. That was fucked up.
Where to carry it up, dog? With the cop.
Hit me up, hit me up. Make sure you
Next
hit
up,
me
we
up,
have
bro.
some good old harmless
Don't forget.
donuts. And we all know, cops can't resist donuts.
Shout out to Stay High. FC. Damn, the audio sucks on this one. I gotta change this one because the audio sucks.
Hellcat. Make Make sure to keep an eye out on that Trackhawk because he makes an appearance later on in the video.
Oh, he jumped. Yeah, he jumped. Automatic.
Hey, that's a jump, right? Yeah, but just run it back.
Here you go. Nah, Trackhawk. Yeah, Trackhawk, nigga. Oh, Trackhawk lost.
Oh, he's going for the Trackhawk.
Nah, Trackhawk better be out. I'd have been gone. Come on, bro, you better dip. You really parked? Why would you park?
This is all bad, I'm not gonna lie.
The next driver seems to have just finished watching The Fast and the Furious because he's driving this $6 million Maserati.
Like why the fuck would you park? No. I would have hopped on the highway, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, bro.
From the beginning of racing, one of the biggest rivalries have always been JDMs versus Muscle. Today we have the boys in New York showing us that it can't be stopped.
JDM gonna win. JDM gonna win, gang.
Somebody pump that.
Fuck that cop. Word. Oh, he gave him a head start. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that shit's ready. He gave him a head start. That's because he was the muscle one. Absolutely was.
We lost. Hell no, ain't no nervous because of the cops. That motherfucking Nova. Oh my God. To him quick, right? Oh, what?
Oh,
God.
This next driver is one lucky guy. His truck is so loud, a cop heard him from 3 streets over.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah, I got it. Ah, damn it. Where is he? I have no idea. I'm just gonna go inside. Somebody's just fucking with you, bro. There's no cop. Why? Dude, there's no cop. Alright, well, I'm gonna go around this Prius. There's no cop, bro. Are you sure? Because they like to hang out in that parking lot. Bro, there's no cop behind you. Are you sure? I swear there's one in that parking lot. Bro, just go park it. Right in the garage. Okay, this is in wet details bay right now. Bro, there's no cop. You hear that?
Remember the Trackhawk from earlier in this video? Well, here he is again, not learning from the last incident. Boys just want to have fun.
What lane do you want? I don't know. I've never been here before. Oh, you've never been here? What lane do you guys take? I normally go to Hacienda.
I know it's not worth going to jail for the. Calm down. I say we wait it out. Let's wait it out. Yeah, we should wait it out.
Yeah,
let's dip somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go somewhere else.
Those are really bullet holes?
Oh.
This dude was playing. Hey, you got bullet holes all this.
Man, they shot his shit up. Crazy. That is the same Trackhawk from the last video. Look, he don't even got plates on it. Crazy. jackass. Instead of driving straight.
This next kid is one of those individuals that put the car community in a very bad light. Cars and racing should always just be about having fun.
Oh yeah, I seen this.
We can't condone, but it's just so crazy we had to put it in. Enjoy.
Oh, where's 978? Oh, break 50. Okay, okay. Yeah, he's wilding right now. He's wilding. Bro, whipping. I ain't gonna lie, bro got the wheel. My fault, AT&T was just in my crib. My fault, I'm back.
That's about it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a comment for a chance at winning $100. Also, if you
Yo, I'm gonna hop off for a bit, but I'm gonna be back on later, y'all. I'm gonna get with y'all in a little bit. Just gotta go get my little girl from the school bus and shit, you feel me? Y'all be good though. Say some hit you.